Ohanaeze denies dumping P2B to endorse Tinubu for president, says such claims are from the pit of hell. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. It describes such reports as a lie from the pit of hell that is meant to serve private interest. The apex socio-cultural organization Ohanaeze has debunked reports that has embossed the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Ahmed Tinubu. It describes such reports as a lie from the pit of hell that is meant to serve private interest. Some media platforms earlier reported that the Igbo apex body had dumped P2B, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and declared support for Tinubu. The report was credited to the immediate past president of the Ohanaeze Lagos State Chapter, Chief Solomon Agwene. He was quoted in a statement on Tuesday called on general public to disregard the report, saying Agwene has no authority to speak for Ohanaeze Lagos. The statement signed by Ohanaeze spokesman Dr. Alex Obonia is titled Ohanaeze debunks endorsement to Tinubu. The statement reads, for purpose of clarity, Chief Solomon Ogbonna Agwene was elected the president of Ohanaeze Lagos State Chapter in June 2018 for a 4-year tenure in line with the constitution of Ohanaeze Towards the end of 2021, information reached the national headquarters of Ohanaeze that Agwene was plotting a tenure elongation. Several eminent Igbo dignitaries urged Agwene to rescind the contemplation of obnoxious tenure elongation and rather lend support for a fresh election for a new executive in line with the constitution of the apex Igbo socio-cultural body, an electoral panel headed by seasoned technocrat and the person of Nze Ozuchukwu Chukwu, who is constituted by the President General of Ohanaeze Ambassador Professor George Obiozor, with a mandate to conduct fresh election for the Lagos State Chapter. Subsequently, on June 15, 2022, an election was held in which over 650 delegates from 7 Ohanaeze states participated. The election was observed by the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ambassador Oke Emuche, MFR, Prince Gari Igariwe, the former President General, the chairman of the electoral panel, Nze Ozuchukwu Chukwu, Comrade Oke Nwankwo, the president of Abia State Chapter of Ohanaeze, among others. At the end of a stiffly contested election, Chief Sunday Osai was declared the winner with 380 votes, while the runner-up was Chief Emeritus Ozonwoke, scored 339 votes. It added that the information reaching Ohanaeze indicates that Agwene has secured a tenure elongation from a Lagos court, that is to say, the least very deplorable. Ohanaeze therefore informs the general public that the current president of Ohanaeze Lagos State Chapter is Chief Sunday Osai, and only the chapter president or an authorized officer of the current Lagos State Executive has the right to speak on behalf of Ohanaeze Lagos State Chapter. The general public is requested to disregard reckless statements by impostors, charlatans, unscrupulous social climbers, and pretenders whose major objective is mischievous and shady. Ohanaeze believes that any person with a democratic credential would dissociate self with a person whose public conduct is at variance with democratic norms, and that the Agwene endorsement to presidential candidate is hollow. It is therefore emphasized that the person who has the right and mandate to make statement on behalf of Ohanaeze in Lagos is the President, Chief Sunday Osai. For the avoidance of doubt, the misleading impression that Ohanaeze Dom's Obi is the pit of hell and meant to serve private interests such as a statement is thereby vehemently debunked. Nobody believes them because even Muslims reject that Muslim ticket because it's a plot of the two faithful groups of Christians and Muslims. Peter B is not campaigning. It is honest and unbiased Nigerians who wants to change the status quo are the ones campaigning for him. I have never seen such loyalty without pay. This is a movement. It's either you join or get crushed by the movement. Even Governor Obaseki has acknowledged that Obi fever is no joke, that the People Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress need to do something to make the parties more appealing, but it is too late, cause I am obedient already. That is just it. Well, for those who are wondering why they came out to say they're not associating themselves, I actually read a particular news article where someone came and was saying like the people, the Igbo people in Lagos, they're voters for the All Progressive. That you know that it is going to be unfair. They come to Lagos State, blah blah blah, and you know Tinubu's Lagos, and they're living here and they're making a living here, and they go and give another person. Like the whole thing was sounding like gibberish to me. I'm so sorry. I just had to put it that way. It is like, you want somebody to vote for your person, but you're not doing it the right manner. When you're trying to converse somebody, exactly. I'm not doing it the right manner. The person is looking at you like, excuse you, what are you trying to say? Yes. The person's skills was not okay at all. And so they came out and they're like, they're not for this person. No, this person is just saying his own mind. After listening to Obaseki interview, I just drew conclusion that Peter is a serious threat to the People Democratic Party and to All Progressive Congress. If SDP party can dismantle PDP in Ekiti State, Peter will do more than that. Okay, a typical Nigerian prefers a bad leader from a tribe than a good leader from other tribes. This is how our problem started. But this one, the reverse is the case. I'm telling you, the Southerners are so divided, most especially the Southeast. I asked myself in that particular news why the Southeast is so divided. P2B, they are scared because the Nigeria they have destroyed using tribe and religion lines is no longer working for them. Hardship does not know tribe or religion. True. Obedient all the way. It is a movement to rescue Nigeria. We know they give shishi for better economy. It was Reno Mekri who has been creating fake news against P2B. He was the one who invented that Ohanaeze story. Time has come to call on President Jonathan to call Reno to order. He should leave Obi and his supporters alone and focus on selling Atiku, his candidate. I don't think Reno did that, sincerely. Okay, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.